you were at one of the lowest points in your life. And
Yeah.
so what do you say to people? First, I want to congratulate you and say that is incredible.
Thank you.
I mean, that's just pure resilience. And it's almost like it's such a testament to the work that you've fully embodied, like head to toe.
Absolutely.
And, you know, what a gift that you've been able to, you know, so many people have these big dreams and they only are able to kind of check off maybe their relationship or maybe their fitness. You've been able to do it in like 10 different categories.
Absolutely.
And for somebody that is listening to this and is struggling right now, what do you think maybe the first, you know, 2 pieces of advice that you could give them to? I know you kind of talked about the awaken that artist within. So can you give us a little bit of
I'll
that?
tell you this. People listen to who they can relate to. So if anybody's struggling and going through a dark time, I know for a fact they're listening to this and be like, damn, if he made it, maybe I can have a glimmer of hope. All I need is for somebody to have a little bit of spark. Because then, like, if we're in the same presence or if we're in the same community, now I become your person. Or not I in the vain sense, but the message that's flowing through me. If you spot it, you got it. So if you're resonating with it, it's because it literally is inside of you. And the first thing that I always say is find your person. Who's the person that every time they speak, something fires up inside of you? Sometimes there's so much inner information all over, like find your person. At the time, my person was Eric Thomas.
Oh, okay.
You know, be successful as bad as you want to breathe. It was something about the way that, because I was an athlete and he reminded me of a coach. And when coaches talk like that, and you got to be successful. And I was like, oh my God, I've never approached anything with that much energy.
Intensity, yeah.
So I had 2 people. It was Eric Thomas and John C. Maxwell. And he said that, I don't even remember what he said. I forgot now.
Right.
But
I mean, it's
no,
so
he
important.
said successful people are willing to do the things that unsuccessful people won't do. And I looked at my life and I'm like, yo, I'm $200,000 in debt. I haven't paid taxes in 10 years, but they can't get you past 7.
Wow.
Oh no, it was crazy.
Oh, so you were hedging your bets in that way.
Oh, big time.
Oh, wow.
I had an angel looking out for me.
Wow.
And so I just started listening. Instead of listening to the radio, instead of going out and partying, I was like, what if I invested the next 90 days into just learning? And I was just a student. I found my people. You find your people. Don't find 1 million people. Find 1 or 2 people that you really, 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 that really just get you going. Read the books they read. Take whatever courses. Sometimes they got free stuff, whatever. I didn't have any money, but I always figured out a way. When I want something bad enough, I'll find a way.
You figure out a way.
And through there, it's almost like if you're trying to drive to New York at night with 10 feet of headlight and you keep driving, it unlocks another 10 feet. So because I was in the driver's seat of my own life and I started taking responsibility and not blaming it on my skin color, the president, the news, the weather, my mom, my dad, my ex-girlfriend, my daughter, I said, what about, I can't change any of them, but I can change something about me. So number 1, take full responsibility for your life.
Personal responsibility. That's huge.
Yes. And then find your people, find 1 or 2 people, and then find you a community. I'll give you 3 things. Find you a community of the kind of people that you want to be. If you can't afford it, find a free one online, go on Facebook, look up Moms for Entrepreneurs, and that's what you want to be. Go in there and then immerse yourself into that community. And this is really powerful. I talk about community.
It's so big.
I've always thrived in community, but the thing about it was when I was running and selling drugs or breaking into cars, breaking into homes, I was just doing what everybody else close to me was doing.
Is that the environment you grew up with?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't even know any better. And the power of community is no different than the power of language. You want to teach 15 kids that come from different backgrounds language, put them all in a room together, and then teach them the ABCs. That's the power of community. They all learn it pretty much at the same time. So what I did was found Healthy Active Lifestyle Community. They were talking about personal growth, health, wellness, taking over the world, one healthy person at a time. And I went all in, just like I went all in on chasing women, breaking into cars, and I became the 5 closest people that I surrounded myself around.
Ooh, that is huge.
See you next time at the Brave Table.